Okay, so back in 2017, this weird thing zipped through our solar system. It wasn't a comet, wasn't an asteroid, and it sped up in a way that made no sense. Plus, it didn't glow or leave any trail. They called it Oumuamua. Fast forward a few years, and Elon Musk says AI has looked at new info and made an image of what might be controlling this thing. And get this, it doesn't look natural. Musk thinks this could be the first proof of alien design from another solar system. When Oumuamua showed up back in 2017, astronomers were scratching their heads. It was the first interstellar visitor we knew about, and it acted strange. It had a weird shape and sped up unexpectedly, which broke all the rules. Then, in 2025, reports started popping up that Oumuamua might be back. This has stirred up a lot of talk among scientists. Physicist Michio Kaku even said, "Something weird is happening." Elon Musk mentioned that AI is showing that the object has features that don't match anything we know about natural space stuff. He even said we may not be alone, and we may have been watched. Now that Oumuamua is back, scientists are digging deeper to figure out what's going on. Basically, in 2017, astronomers in Hawaii spotted something totally new, a visitor from another solar system. Traveled super fast and didn't act like a normal space rock. Oumuamua's path showed it wasn't stuck to our sun. It came from somewhere else, like the Lyra constellation, zooming at 196,000 miles per hour. That kind of speed ruled out regular asteroids or comets. It was just passing through. But here's where it gets weird. As it went around the sun, it sped up, which shouldn't happen. Usually, comets speed up because they release gas and dust when they get close to the sun, but Oumuamua didn't have any of that. It was silent, sleek, and acted strange. The shape was also confusing. Scientists thought it was either a long, thin cigar or maybe even flat like a solar sail. It was way longer than it was wide, unlike any asteroid or comet we've seen. Plus, the way it reflected light was all over the place. So, everyone started asking questions. Where did it come from? Why did it speed up? Why didn't it act like anything we know? Then, Avi Loeb, an astronomer at Harvard, suggested something wild. What if it wasn't natural? What if it was a probe or a piece of alien tech? He said the way it sped up, didn't have a tail, had a weird shape, and tumbled made sense if it was made by someone. He wasn't saying it was aliens, but he thought we should at least consider it. That really shook things up. Now, scientists are focusing on what Oumuamua actually was, not just where it came from. Its features and behavior are challenging what we thought we knew about visitors from other stars. And the big question remains, was Oumuamua the first one, or just the first one we noticed? From the start, it was obvious Oumuamua wasn't a regular space rock. The shape was just bizarre. Instead of being round like most asteroids or lumpy like comets, it was super long like a cigar or flat like a pancake. Both shapes are super rare for natural space objects. Plus, as it tumbled, its brightness changed a lot. That suggested it was either really long and narrow or flat and wide, flipping around unevenly. This tumbling was weird, too. Comets and asteroids spin, but this was more chaotic. And still, no tail or anything. But it still sped up as it passed the sun, like a comet. That made scientists wonder, what is this thing? Some thought it could be a piece of a broken planet, while others started wondering if it was artificial, like a light sail. Elon Musk even chimed in, saying it's strange. No tail, weird shape, acceleration with no thrust. If this isn't natural, we need to pay attention. Musk's comments helped push the idea into the mainstream. Now, scientists, billionaires, and astrophysicists were all wondering if it could be alien-made. It didn't have antennas or lights, but it still seemed like a message. The big question became, why did it speed up and what was pushing it? Maybe the weirdest thing about Oumuamua was how it moved. After going around the sun, it sped up instead of slowing down. Normally, comets do this because of gas, but Oumuamua didn't have any gas or a tail. Avi Loeb suggested it might be a light sail pushed by sunlight. We've built light sails here on Earth, so it's not crazy. Elon Musk said the acceleration was strange and that SpaceX uses solar radiation for light sails. He didn't say it was aliens, but he didn't rule it out either. AI looked at Oumuamua's movements and saw some similarities to light sails. The way it tumbled and sped up matched controlled movement better than just drifting. It's not proof of aliens, but when something speeds up without fuel, it makes scientists wonder. So, scientists turned to AI for answers. AI tried to rebuild the object itself, and what it found made even Elon Musk uneasy. AI used all the data about Oumuamua to make images of what its surface might look like. The images showed repeating patterns, lines, and geometric shapes that looked like they were put there on purpose. Musk said, "That's not random. That's design. We may not be alone, and we may have been watched." The AI also compared the patterns to materials we use, like heat shields and carbon alloys. The matches weren't perfect, but they were close. Some parts even looked like nanostructured material, which we've only just started developing. Was it a coincidence? Could rocks and ice naturally form these kinds of shapes? Possible, but not likely. The AI said there was less than a 3% chance it was natural. And the tumbling wasn't random either. It had a rhythm like it had internal balance systems. With AI raising more questions, one idea stood out. Maybe it was technology from somewhere else. The idea that Oumuamua might be alien tech used to be a fringe theory, but now physicists were talking about it openly. Avi Loeb said there was a tiny chance it was just a random rock and that its shape, speed, lack of a tail, and acceleration suggested something more, like a light sail. It also didn't give off heat like space debris usually does, which supported the idea that it was hollow or made of strange materials designed to travel long distances. Its reddish color was also consistent, which could mean it had a coating to protect it or hide it. Musk said if it was a derelict probe, it was a sign someone else was here or still is. Even skeptics agreed that something about Oumuamua wasn't random. If it wasn't alien, it was at least strange. And if it was alien, it could mean we were being watched. If it was artificial, its silence and low visibility weren't flaws. Maybe it didn't want to be seen. Maybe it was just meant to pass through, gather information, and leave. But what if it left something behind? What if its stealth was on purpose? Oumuamua was hard to see. It didn't shine or sparkle. Its surface absorbed light, making it look like a dead rock designed to be invisible. Plus, it didn't send out any radio signals, which made it even harder to spot. By the time we saw it, it was already leaving. That led to another idea. Maybe the stealth was on purpose. Some scientists wondered if it was trying to mimic cosmic debris. Musk said if someone wanted to send a probe past a civilization without disturbing it, this is how they'd do it. It wasn't just mist, it was hidden.